Hey everybody, and welcome to this tutorial on Achieve3000. First, you're going to start by typing Clever into Google, or you can click on the app directly on your device. And when you type in Clever or click on the Clever app, it will bring you to this screen. Now, you need to make sure that you have Horry County Schools written at the top because it may have a different district. So if it does have a different district up there, you just click on Not Your District and you type in Horry County Schools. Then you'll click in with Login with Active Directory. And I'm already logged in, but it may bring you to the login page and you would just put in your regular iPad username and password. So once I'm in Clever, I have my favorite apps right here. I'm going to go to Achieve3000 and I'm going to click on that. And then it usually has a little welcome pop-up ad. Right now I'm going to hit close, but if you want to explore that further, you may do that as well. So we utilize Achieve3000 for ELA. So if you notice here, we're on ELA, and there's a bunch of themes that you can select from the drop-down menu. But for right now, we're just going to talk about what types of articles you want to do on here. So for our class, you are going to be doing anything that says article plus activity. So you see right here, it says article plus activity at the top. So cracking the color code could be one of the articles you choose for the week. If I go to the little arrow, it tells me, it shows the details here that the lesson includes. And down here, I'm going to click on the next article. And again, you can see up here in this left-hand corner, it says article plus activity. So you could also use Strike Zone episode 4. And then this last one here, you can see it's a 5-step lesson. We do not have to do those. It requires a little bit more. We may do them later in the year, but for right now, we're going to stick to those articles plus activities. So I'm going to just use cracking the color code as an example, and I'm going to view the lesson. And at the top, you'll notice it says read and it says respond. So right now I'm on read, and if I click on respond, it's going to pull up the questions. You don't want to do that without reading first. So I'm going to read through, and there's also a feature where it can read it to you, which can be very helpful. Now here it says 980 Lexile meets. That means that you're at grade level. Your Lexile may not be at grade level yet, so you may be, Achieve is individualized to you, so it may be giving you articles that are lower in Lexile, but that's because it's at your individual reading level, and over time the goal is to build upon that reading level to raise that Lexile level. So I'm going to scroll through and pretend like I'm reading this article, and there's also usually a video included there with Achieve. So when I get to the bottom, when I'm done reading and viewing the videos, I'm going to hit next. So you can see that article was only one page. So now on the right hand side, it gives me questions, and it gives me a multiple choice question. And down here there's an extras tab. We don't do too much with this, but it gives you citations and a little puzzle. So we're going to go to submit. Oh, sorry, I have to select an answer choice. So we're going to just select D. I don't know if that's the right answer. And we're going to hit submit. So I got it incorrect. So it lets me try it again. I'll pick C. And that was correct. So I can move on to the next question. And you just repeat this process until you have finished all of the questions. Over here, you can take some notes while you're reading, and that way you can refer back to these notes when you are answering your multiple choice questions. One huge thing that I want to talk about here, and again, up on your screen, you can go back to just the text when you click on read, or when you click on respond, you'll have the text on the left, you will have your questions on the right, and then again you can access those notes. One thing, if the text is longer than one page, down here at the bottom where we click next before, it will bring you to the next page of the text, and it will do that until you're ready to answer the questions. One more thing I want to show you is how to check your Lexile level, and check the amount of articles you have completed. So I'm not in student mode, so I won't be able to access that. So when you click on these three lines, in the top left corner, you'll click on My Lessons. And then again, my drop down menu is different. I can assign you lessons, but over here you'll have an arrow, and you're going to click on that arrow and it'll drop down a menu, and you want to pick lessons. And when you select lessons, you want to click on respond. And when you click on respond, it'll give you an entire page of all of the articles and activities you've done, and over on this side, and on the right side it will give you your score. And I'm going to go back to the home page here, and the key with Achieve is we need to get a 75% or higher on our first try. So if you didn't get it on the first try, you need to go back and do it again in order to get it on that first try, and you need to do 2 for the week. Again, this is just a quick tutorial on how to operate Achieve3000, and we will definitely utilize this throughout the school year to build upon our reading comprehension. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on Achieve3000.